Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I'm here with my coach John Gardner again. This is a bit of a different one. We're going to be reacting to a video together and we're going to be seeing if our dojo is a McDojo. I think it is? No. Oh, I think it might be. We're going to react to this video on YouTube. It is from Martial Arts Journey with Rockas, so shout out to him. I've seen some of his videos before, so we're going to be reacting to one of his videos, and this is called A Sure Way to Spot a Fake Martial Arts School, so aka a McDojo. Alright, we're about to get into the reaction and see what we think. So yeah, we're going to see if any of these points that he says are McDojos relate to our dojo, so hopefully not. Let's go.
Number 1. The instructor refuses to teach you certain techniques because they are too deadly.
Is that something we do?
No, of course not. I mean, just to kind of be transparent, this is actually my dojo we're talking about, so obviously I'm going to be quite biased. But no, of course not.
No.
There is no such thing as
there's not too deadly,
deadly techniques, you know?
No.
No, not at all.
Number 2. The dojo's phone number is printed on the back of your uniform.
We don't have that, do we?
Nope.
The diploma shows Japanese language that even Japanese do not understand. Number 4. The dojo sign has the words traditional, commando, classical, effective, 100%, original, Okinawan, drag.
Well, actually, we have all those in the logo, don't we? So
Are we at this dojo?
full commando, marine.
I mean, commando means something a bit different in my book, but don't think we'd write that on the back of our kit.
Of course not. It's just.
So are we not an elite Dragon Slayers dojo for masters?
I mean, we are, but we don't tell people.
No, we don't need to, do we?
No.
Everyone knows that.
In Japanese, secret and elite in the same sentence. Number 5. They are camouflage belts.
What do we think about
Number
camouflage
6.
belts?
Too hard to see, mate.
Yeah. It's like not wearing a belt, isn't it? So we would have camouflage if it wasn't for that reason. We don't like to fit in.
Your sensei has registered his fists as deadly weapons with the local police authorities. Number 7.
Maybe.
You practice harnessing your ki chi power.
Oh yeah, we do that all the time, don't we?
I'll tell you what, the comments I get in my videos though about chi and stuff.
Chi's a real thing, isn't it? I don't know what you're on about.
Well,
We use chi all the time in our dojos.
yeah.
We make people faint without touching them. Anyway, carry on.
Number 8. Your sensei teaches crescent kicks as disarming techniques for hand.
Do you know what? I actually disagree with that. I think that could possibly work.
I don't think so. to be honest.
I mean, not like I wouldn't use it, but like, I think. I mean, you've taught like crescent kick to get rid of the guard before, isn't it?
For the
So
guard,
it's
yeah,
different.
to move
So it's
the arm
like,
possibly to move the arm, but it's one of those very high-risk techniques. And to be honest, the main thing is just to keep it simple, innit, you know. And as you've said in your videos before, and I teach as well, if someone's got a knife, just
Run away.
either comply or get away. You don't want everyone to be trying to do that.
No.
You know, throwing your legs at someone with a blade is probably not the wisest decision to make.
yeah, so I suppose we can agree that to disarm like a gun or something, then it's definitely not wise to kick someone's arm.
Just think how long it takes to pull a trigger compared to how long it takes your leg to get up. And,
Yeah, no, that's not really worth it, is it? So yeah, not that one.
Number 9. You train defense against baseball bats by blocking with your forearm. Number 10.
We do that one all the time.
I'll tell you what, I've been in classes where people taught that actually.
Really?
You know, talking about blocking like.
Oh yeah, like blocking sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Blocking baseball bats.
If someone's going to swing a baseball bat at you, please don't put your arm in the way.
Like here and go down. Blocking a baseball bat and then
Yeah.
swinging it around.
No, don't put your arm in the way of anything like that.
No, I think the baseball bat might be stronger than your arm there.
When you practice self-defense, it's always based on a scenario where your opponent steps towards you with a straight punch and then leaves his or her arm dangling in front as you
Classic.
execute 5.
That's a classic McDojo, that is.
Again, another video that we did together on that recently. And again, I had the comments of people saying, oh, you just don't know how to apply it, you know, because we were sort of almost like debunking this stepping and punching and holding your arm out sort of thing. And the comments were like, you just don't know how to apply it. But I've never seen in my life, and you know, maybe some of you have, but I've never seen outside in the street someone step in with a step-in straight punch and hold their position.
Perfect karate Kion technique.
From 2 meters distance, you know. So, you know, if it works for you, then by all means. But for me, no.
Well, no, but we do stuff where it's you use more realistic punches, don't you? You don't always step forward with a straight karate shotgun punch.
It should be close range, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, working from close, realistic distance.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of dojos do this though.
10 different finishing moves.
Just having a good feel up, isn't he? Just getting right comfortable up there.
It's a massage.
Blimey. Do you reckon that's real? That can't be real.
I've seen
Number
those.
11. There is no resistance allowed during self-defense drills because any resistance means your arm will get broken. Number 12.
I don't know what that means really.
The instructor is overweight and does not warm up with the students.
1 second.
Number
Yeah,
14.
that's definitely.
Yeah. You're
No,
overweight, aren't you?
The previous one about no resistance. There is some. No, I don't. Obviously, yeah. No, it's true what you're saying. But in some situations with an exercise, you obviously have to comply somewhat because it is an exercise that the person understands. They know what's coming next. You know, if they know what's coming next, or if you know what's coming next in the drill, you can always counter it, you know? So there has to be some kind of compliance in a way, but not his argument that, you know, the arm will break or whatever. It's just about kind of drilling the pattern of movements and kind of drilling an expected or hopefully expected response. And then of course sparring is a different thing, but you know, I think you should have some compliance in your training drills,
But you also don't want to break your real opponent's arm either.
Of course,
you've got to respect that a little bit, I suppose. So maybe that's one of the, I suppose so, sometimes.
A few broken arms every lesson is not too bad, is it?
The instructor prefers to use grandmaster, master, or sensei rather than his real name, both in print and person. 14. The instructor says they won't be taken to the ground.
No, I've taken you down before, and many times. Ground and pound. Yeah, a bit weird, isn't it?
Struggling to remember, but yeah.
Your grandmaster rarely teaches stuff hands-on. He has assistants for that.
Grandmaster.
Number 16.
No, not at all.
Your sensei won't spar fight with you because he doesn't want to hurt you.
Look back on his channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've done some sparring.
Did you go light on me because you didn't want to hurt me?
Only about 7% intensity, really.
Oh, right, that's all right then. I'll take that.
I don't want to hurt poor little Nat.
No. Oh, cheers, mate.
Number 17. You're not allowed to compete. It is not honorable. Number 18.
That's a load of rubbish.
Yeah, of course.
That's a load of rubbish. It's actually the opposite.
Well, we've both obviously competed.
Yeah.
And you do still compete now.
It takes courage to compete.
We were speaking a little bit about this off camera actually, but competition, you know, although the rules are limited, you know, there's some limitations in terms of real life application, but being under the pressure of the competition and training for a competition at that level is certainly a valuable thing.
Oh yeah, it only makes your karate better. I think even if you, like everyone says, sport karate is no good, but even if you do like half and half sport karate, traditional karate, I think that can only benefit you because sport karate helps you refine your technique to really precise and good, especially with kata, helps you refine your technique to a really specific standard, and I think that's really good for your training, so I don't see any problem with doing that.
You're required to compete. It is honorable.
Oh, it's like the opposite.
Number 19. Your style was created by your sensei, yet it's still traditional, and it has several special advantages over all.
You're telling me you're the grandmaster of Shotokan karate?
Yeah, no, we just do Shotokan karate, which anyone that's interested in martial arts and karate will know that it's certainly not invented by me.
No.
It's, no, one of the biggest karate styles in the world. I think the biggest karate style in the world, actually.
I think it is, yeah.
Other styles. Also, most likely the name of the style is absurdly long.
I'm not sure that is.
No.
Number 20. Your sensei has never been in a real fight. Number 21.
Moving
There
on.
are forbidden techniques that only certain students are taught. Number 22. You are never taught applications to moves. Number 23.
I'll pause that one.
We're always doing application, aren't we?
Yeah.
Again, it's something that I think from the very beginning we should be learning what techniques mean, because otherwise you're just making shapes, you know? Sometimes people will leave the applications till later on when people are more advanced or whatever, but I think understanding the application gives the whole technique a life, doesn't it, you know? Otherwise just, honestly, just making shapes. You know, people are stepping and punching, doing different blocks and various movements and things, especially kata. You know, people are doing katas and they've got no clue what they're doing. I've even seen black belts have no idea what they're doing in the kata. So I think, again, people do what they want to do, but I think it's essential that you understand what you're doing with these movements, really.
Yeah, we do a fair bit of application, don't we? It's not really a problem.
If you're taught applications to moves, they never work, except when your sensei does them. Number 24. The techniques work perfectly against the black belts, but do not work against beginners, because the beginners don't know yet when they are supposed to fall.
Basically, it only works when a black belt knows how to comply with the drill, basically. Yeah, that's not really true, is it?
Well, it just goes back to saying keeping it simple, and simple techniques, and you know, you do see all these complex things where they've got to fall in a certain way and they have to do this and that, steps 1 to 34, you know, just simple stuff that's going to work for everyone, really.
Yep.
Number 25. The dojo advertises as non-contact karate.
No.
Number 26. You are rewarded a black belt in 2 to 4 years.
Definitely not.
Double that.
You do it in the front there.
Oh, I thought that was you. Oh, I thought it was just a
Alright.
sorry.
Cheers, mate. Does look like me a bit, actually.
It kicks a little better, but
You know what? The kicks weren't actually that bad. Moving on.
27.
okay.
Your sensei is a grandmaster with 7th dan or above, yet is 40 years or younger.
What dan are you?
Number 28. Your sensei is a 12th dan or above, although only 10 dans exist.
12th Dan.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? The world leader.
Oh my God, yeah.
Number 29. Gradings are 15 minutes long. Number 30.
No,
Nope.
10.
15 minutes is a bit long, isn't it, really?
I know.
I mean, who's got time for that?
3 minutes and we're done. Get your black belt.
Nobody ever failed at grading. Number 31.
No.
People
There are
fail
black
gradings.
belts under the age of 16. Number 32. The instructor demands
So say
respect.
about that.
We do what's called like a junior black belt, actually. I think the youngest we've had is probably 15,
I
but
don't think that's outrageous.
no, I think, in fact, I was a black belt at 15 myself. So maybe
I'm not going to speak on that subject.
you was a black belt about 4, wasn't you?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think you was black belt before you started.
Well, it wasn't at this dojo, though, was it?
No, yeah, no, I don't necessarily agree with it. I don't think a black belt should be 7 or 8, 9, 10 years old. No, because how can you do 7 or 8 years of training when you're 7? But 15.
I feel like you could have done a decent amount of training at a sentient age, at that age, to be able to have a black belt. I don't think that's too outrageous to have a black belt at 15.
But it also, people, it's not about the black belt being the end anyway, really. I mean, the black belt was, as they say, the beginning. So, yeah, 15, 16 years old, even 14 maybe. I don't see a problem with that. I mean, as long as the second down after that is pushed back a little further so they can sort of mature into the grade. But yeah, I mean, definitely not 5-year-old black belts. I think that's probably what that's getting at more so.
Yeah.
He doesn't earn it. Number 33. Time-based progression through ranks rather than achievement-based. Number 34.
My old dojo used to do that.
Yeah, a lot of dojos do that, to be honest. I've done 3 months, so it's my grading.
Yeah.
Even though you've done 3 lessons in that 3 months.
Yeah.
No, it's done on standard.
Yeah.
Cross-training is discouraged.
No, definitely not.
No, not at all.
You're often taught philosophical concepts, strategy, or theory, but not actual application.
No, that's not true either.
No.
Number 36.
Philosophical. I'll leave
Doing
it.
stuff that's correct is seen as more important than doing stuff that actually works.
Oh, that's,
Number
yeah, no,
37.
definitely. That's something that I speak about quite a lot, actually.
But like stuff that works is correct.
Of course, yeah.
So it's not about being correct or not. I feel like if it works, then it is correct.
But what that's kind of getting at, I think, is like aesthetically correct. Does it look nice?
Yeah, like a traditional.
Yeah, I mean,
technique.
yeah. For me, when I'm teaching, and again, this is because everybody's different, right? Nat's body is different from mine, and I'm different to all my students and stuff. What's correct for me is different from what's correct to Nat. So, correct is functional. If it's functional, it works, then it's correct.
Questioning the style, teacher, lineage, or dojo is a big no. Number 38.
You can ask questions, can't you?
Always asking questions. That's what I encourage that, don't I?
Yeah, simple.
The words os and osu are spoken often. Number 39.
That's not a sign of McDojo, I don't think. It's
No.
just respecting it.
That's just a normal thing, to be honest.
Yeah. It's just saying, like, I understand.
You can say, I'm not going to give you press ups if you don't say it.
Yeah.
You can say yes, but you've got to keep some tradition, because otherwise, what is it? It's kickboxing if there's no tradition at all.
Yeah, I know. I always say it.
Instructor talks down about MMA, mainly because his or her style always gets their asses kicked in
No.
MMA.
No.
Number 40. They teach defense against 3 or more attackers where the attackers cannot strike or are all armed.
I think so.
Not at all. Not at all.
No, definitely not. So that is our reaction to the McDojo video. I think we've established that our dojo is in fact a McDojo.
Yes, unfortunately, we'll have to make some changes,
Unfortunately, we have to shut the whole thing down.
but yeah.
No, only joking. So I think if you've seen that video and you think that some of those points apply to your dojo, then maybe you should have a hard rethink about where you train. No, I'm only joking. Just train where you want. But yeah, reacted to the video. Let us know if you'd like to see us react to anything else like that. Drop it in the comments and give this video a like if you did enjoy it. And check out John's channel as well. I'll leave his channel in the link in the description. And yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Also, it is nearly 2025 now, and if you still haven't improved your kicks or your flexibility, then you need to check out my flexibility program. Go to the first link in the description of this video and learn the exact method that I use to improve my flexibility. Start your 2025 on the right foot and get your kicks right for this year. Make this year your year.